Report unusual behavior. Barricade your homes. Avoid all contact with infected individuals. Wait for official instructions. Wait my ass.
Kill all sons of bitches. That's my official instructions.
The world has been fucked 6 ways to Sunday, and those playful skin sacks known as zombies are now running amok. Now, to an inexperienced soft-boy gremlin like yourself, you're probably crying in a puddle of your own tears. Or, even possibly planning the easy way out, and to that I say, cut it out, you fucking pussy. You're either gonna survive this or you're gonna get mauled to shreds with honor, alright? Now get out your notes, boys and girls, because I'm about to teach you guys how to live in this disease-infested wasteland that you are now gonna call your home. Now, the most important thing in a zombie apocalypse is resources, alright? Without resources, you're more vulnerable than a hooker in therapy. And the first step is to get as much food as you possibly can and stockpile it in that gremlin hole that you live in. Now, if you think that you can survive without food or that you can eat the living dead, well, then maybe you do deserve to get mauled to death. But guess what? In order to get food, you're going to need to go outside. And guess what? You're going to actually do it. If you're a man, don't be a pussy. And if you're a woman, don't be a scrotum, alright? Take a step out the door and go to the supermarket. Now that you've armed yourself with a blunt object, it's now time to play a little game called Zombie Bash, because you're going to need to bash your way through every single zombie that you come across, whether it be in a car or on foot. Once there, stuff as many things inside of a cart and run back. And if you encounter any survivors, bash their heads in too. In times like these, sacrifices have to be made, and this is one of them. Anyway, as you're running back, it's now time to play round 2 of Zombie Bash, but do know that zombies are pretty stupid and slow, but technically they're not as stupid as you if you actually decide to do something like bring a gun. Because you see, zombies are sensitive little assholes that aren't too keen to loud noises. Okay, now if you hear something that resembles... Congratulations, buddy, you just alerted a mob. And if you don't want to get gangbanged by a bunch of flesh eaters, then I suggest you start running, dipshit. Okay, now that you've made it back, or if you've made it back, it's now time to renovate your house, or God forbid apartment, to withstand the hordes and hordes of zombies that now know where you live and are going to be constantly bombarding you every time they see you. Okay, now the next place that we're going to is a place that is also going to serve as our weapons store, and that is the hardware store. Because guns are a big no-no, as you've come to find out, that's where we'll get all our stuff. Including the stuff to make our home be able to withstand tons and tons and tons of zombie a day. Now, if you live in an apartment, then you already have your work cut out for you. Mostly all you have to do is just reinforce the walls and replace the door that you have with a steel one, and there, you're done. You house owners aren't so lucky. You have a lot of places that the zombies can go over, under, and through, so you're gonna need to do something about that. The basics are obviously, you know, board up the windows, reinforce the wall, attach very sharp things to all corners of your house, and just make your house an overall health hazard. Just attach and clutter up your house with a bunch of stuff that hurts to touch. If your house doesn't look like something straight out of Mad Max, then you did something wrong. Now that you've traded comfort for safety and you've made your house an overall pain in the ass to live in, it's now time to move on to the next step. Now, you may feel safe in your prickly Mad Max wet dream house with enough stolen processed food to guarantee you hypertension and heart disease down the road, but you know, because humans are so dependent on food to live, that food is gonna last Jack, and your sorry ass is probably gonna die of starvation unless you take up farming. So get your hoes and shovels because we are about to inseminate some dirt. Okay, farming is really simple. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise, alright? All farming is of you putting seeds into the ground directly under the sunlight, throwing some animal shit on there, and then watering it from time to time until it grows into food. I don't give a damn where you put it, just make sure that you have all those elements put together. And if you haven't been blessed with a green thumb and you can't make food grow out of it, well then I guess you're fucked, aren't you? In that case, you really only have 2 options, and that's to either wait for the inevitable or fight survivors to the death and really give in to your primal instincts and act like the caveman that you are. Both are shit options, but in times like these, you're gonna have to pick one. Now let's mosey on over to the last section of how to survive a zombie apocalypse. The special zombies. Now look, I'm not going to be there when you encounter special zombies or normal zombies. You're going to have to be entirely there on your own. Now, you don't need to be a genius to know that special zombies usually tend to be a bit more of a pain in the ass than regular ones. And my advice to you is just don't go near them. That's it, just don't go near them. Just avoid them like you would avoid your responsibilities, and that's the best advice I can give you. Though I suppose if you want to be stupid, you know, you could always do target practice with them, but that's at your own risk. Don't blame me if something weird happens to you, like a zombie blows your head off by spitting on you, or in a lighter case scenario gives you chlamydia, hepatitis A, B, and C, and stage 4 AIDS. That's your own fault, you fucking twat. But yeah, anyway, that's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and let me know if you guys want to see more, because honestly, I really enjoyed making this one. For now, good luck out there.